Are you unsatisfied with your current lifestyle, but dream of a future where you can achieve anything you desire? Do you feel capable of more, but just don't know how to unlock your full potential? In this video, we'll dive deep into the 5 transformative habits that will not only help you break free from your limitations, but also turn you into an unstoppable beast in life. These habits are the keys to unlocking your dreams and living the life you've always wanted. In this video, I'm going to discuss the 5 habits that shifted my mindset into the person I am today, and most importantly, the person that I will become in the future. And as you can tell by my scenery, no, I'm not rich. I live a regular life, but over the last couple of years, my life has changed tremendously. I went from making $400 every 2 weeks to making over 6 figures a year, making over $10,000 a month in a short period of time while going to school full time. There are different things you have to do to develop your mind to shift into the person that you want to be for the future. And no, it doesn't happen overnight. But these are the 5 habits that you can do to transform your life. But before we get into it, I want to share with you guys how my life was like 3 years ago before I started doing Turo, before I had my own business and everything like that. So 3 years ago, I used to work at Raising Cane's. I was making like $400 every 2 weeks, nothing. I lived by myself, had my own apartment, and this is what my day consisted of. I would wake up in the morning, I would go to class because I was still in school. After I finished class, I would usually either do homework, and then after that, I'd go to work. After I went to work, I would do DoorDash from 5 to 10 p.m. And then after DoorDash, I would go to the gym from like 9 to 11 p.m. After 11 p.m., I would go back home, shower, and then I would read. And if I didn't finish any other homework, I would finish that too. But yeah, and that would consist of my whole entire day. I didn't talk to any friends. I didn't go to any parties. I didn't do anything fun. This is literally my life for over a year. I did this every single day. And during this process, what I learned is that you have to go into this mindset of being by yourself. You have to learn who you are as an individual. I was reading books. I was learning things that I'd never learned before. You have to learn self-development. But without further ado, let's get right into what the 5 habits actually are. So the first habit that you want to develop to become a different person to who you are today, to become successful in your future, is to plan your day out the night before. This might sound stupid, but this actually makes a big difference. And I'll explain how. So planning your day out the night before, what this does, it plans out your day for the next day. So when you wake up in the morning, you know exactly what you're going to do for the whole entire day, from when you wake up to when you go to sleep. And if you don't do this, when you wake up in the morning, I guarantee you this is what's going to happen. You're going to stay on your phone, you're going to scroll on TikTok, you're going to get on YouTube, you're going to get on Facebook, you're going to get on social media, waste time, and then you're just going to be sluggish all day. You're not going to know what to do. You're not going to feel purposeful. You're just going to be making time pass. And I know this for a fact because I've done the same thing. I've done it. If you don't have your day planned for you, the day will plan you. Like, you will be the plan. You will not do nothing. You will just sit there, boredom, and you will just not have nothing to do. When you plan your day, you get stuff done. You have a to-do list, and you will literally subconsciously want to attack what's on that list. So that's the benefit of planning your day the night before. Start doing this and you definitely will see the difference. So that brings me to the second habit that you want to develop. This habit is to discover or find productive hobbies, like going to the gym, reading books, anything active, riding a bike, doing anything that is a productive habit other than like smoking, drinking, anything that's productive, like learning, reading. These are the things that I used to do in my free time when I had free time, or watching YouTube, people like me, other people on YouTube, to like learn new skills and things like that. That's going to be the second thing that is most important for you to do, is find productive habits. So next we have put yourself first. And what I mean by this is you have to prioritize your mental health, your financial stability, because when you get in a stage where you want to do better for yourself and take yourself out of your current situation and put yourself in a better situation, there's going to be people around you that want to pull you down because they think that you think you're too good to be around them, or you think you're better than them. But that's just what's going to come with it. When you become rich, when you become wealthy, the person that you want to be in life, the people that you are around today, they will not be around unless they're willing to do what you're doing and change who they are, which most people aren't. they're not going to be the same friends or the same people that you know when you become wealthy. When they see that you're making a little bit of money, they're going to ask for handouts. They're going to ask for money. You got you don't got it. You feel me? You putting money aside for your future. You got to put yourself first before other people, because without yourself, without your mental health, you can't help anybody in any way. So, and then next, I would say learn a skill that you can monetize. There's a lot of skills out there, but some of the skills that I would recommend, some of the skills that I kind of dabbled into a little bit, obviously was like video editing, Photoshop. I took a Photoshop class at my university, like a community college, or YouTube. You can learn from YouTube. I highly recommend trying to learn some type of sales, learn how to sell. The world of business, the world of money, it wraps around sales. If you know how to sell, you can there's no way you're poor. You can't be poor if you know how to sell. You can sell anything. I grabbed my life insurance license. I sold. I didn't do it for long, but I did, and that taught me a lot. In a short period of time that I did sales, I learned a lot from it. So that's something I highly recommend, is try to learn sales. Also, photography, that's just definitely a high earning skill. Something that you can get into. You can get in photography and make decent money. So definitely try to learn skills that you can monetize. You might not start making money from them today, but in the future, the money will come. And this leads me into the fifth and final habit that you must develop. And this basically is to have zero free time. It says in the Bible that the idle hands is the devil's workshop. And what this means is, if you're not using your time wisely, the devil will use the time for you. He will make you do something that is not purposeful, or he will make you do something that isn't good for you, like smoking and drinking things that aren't, beneficial to yourself. So it's either you use your time wisely, or he's going to use it for you. So there's two final tips that I want to give you guys. These are not habits that you need to develop. These are just tips I want to give you guys for your journey, and to becoming who you want to be in life, and that successful person that you want to be. And these tips are that the first one is to understand that where you are right now in life is not where you're going to be in 10 years. It's not even where you're going to be in 1 year or 2 years. So what I mean by this is, when you get to a point where you don't know what to do, things aren't making sense, you're hitting the wall, don't get discouraged, don't get depressed. It's just a chapter in your book, and the book that God has written for you. It's just a chapter. And this leads me into the second tip I want to give you guys. There's no such thing as a ill, or everything that happens to you happens for a reason, and you learn from every mistake that you've ever done. So even if it could be the worst case scenario that has happened to you, but think of what you've learned from that mistake. It's something that you would never do again. The harder you get hit, the more likely you are less likely to do that same thing again. That's what I live by. Every time something happens to me bad in business, especially in business, because in business it's unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen, and the negative things happen is inevitable. It's going to happen. When something does happen, you just got to look at it as a learning lesson. If you don't have that type of mindset, you're not going to last in business. I'll tell you that right now. Because I'm early in business, and I'm like, man, it's crazy. But everything is a learning lesson. There's no such thing as an L, because 2 L's make a W. So there's only W's that you can take. There's no such thing as an L. Live by these 5 things, and your life definitely would change for the better. But you have to take it serious. You got to go into that cocoon mindset and really develop yourself. Because if you can't develop yourself, there's no future. That's what I want you guys to take from this video. Hopefully this video was informational for you guys and you learned a thing or two. If you have any feedback at all, please leave it in the comment section down below. I love looking at you guys' comments. But that's all I got for you guys today. Before I get out of here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And see you guys in the next video. Peace out.